Greetings, everyone, and a very warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. I'm Tom Poland, beaming out to you from little Castaways Beach in Queensland, Australia, joined today by Kathi Burns. Kathi, g'day, warm welcome. Where are you hanging out?
I'm hanging out in sunny San Diego, California.
Oh, sunny San Diego, sunny Castaways Beach, hands across the water. If that ditch was just a little bit closer, we could build a bridge, but alas, we cannot. San Diego is a beautiful, beautiful place to live. I love that whole coastline down there. For those of you who don't know Kathi, she's a board-certified professional organizer. My God, it's just as well you can't see my office. Also a board-certified stylist and a best-selling author. She helps clients to get their life and business organized and to let go of the unnecessary to make room for renewed energy and more freedom. I can't wait. So, Kathi, our title today is How to Become the Master of Your Muck. You're going to tell us how to do that in just 7 minutes. Our time starts now. Who is your ideal client?
My ideal client are women entrepreneurs who feel stuck or overwhelmed with their business. Perhaps they have clutter in their workspace or chaos in their head because they're in simple overwhelm. They started a business for freedom, but now they might find themselves just without system to support them or energy to even support their ambitions. They just feel overwhelmed and stuck.
And so I guess the clutter in the head is creating the chaos in their business. Is that how it works?
And B2B. Yeah, and B2B. Clutter everywhere will just cause complete chaos.
Thank you for that. Question number 2, we've got 6.5 minutes left still. What's the problem you solve for them?
As an objective observer, I am able to identify and help my clients eliminate whatever might be holding them back. We often get stuck in the muck of our stuff and we can't see clearly what we shouldn't be doing, let alone what we should be doing, because we're just busy, right? So being that mirror back to them, I can see very clearly what might be causing those roadblocks to their success. And when we're in it, we often can't see it.
Absolutely. So brings us nicely to question number 3, 5.5 minutes left. We can't see it when we're in it often. What are some of the other typical symptoms that people listening to this will be experiencing where they go, oh gosh, I better find out more about what Kathi does?
Well, again, we get stuck in what I call busyness. And instead of getting down to business, we're stuck in busyness. We're just going on that wheel, right? We're working and working, but we don't have the momentum to catapult ourselves towards our goals, which means then we're in a constant state of overwhelm. We're always trying to go and go and go, but not getting where we want to go. Getting organized requires the ability to stop and assess and to get clarity. And when we feel like we don't have the resources, we're unable to stop. We don't have the resources to get help for what we can't do. We think that we can do it all ourselves. And that's what I feel is a common symptom. As an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur myself, we feel like we should want to do it all ourselves and we don't have time or the resources, right? So those are the symptoms that I see. That it allows us to just, our whole viewpoint is murky and we're not able to see our own way through.
So that intense busyness and that sort of almost addiction to trying to do everything ourselves. Thank you for that. Question 4, we're talking about entrepreneurial people. They're proactive, they're thinkers, they're doers, they're go-getters. They're going to try stuff, but they're probably going to try some of the wrong stuff before they find your solution. So question 4, 4 minutes left. What are some of the common mistakes that you see people making before they reach out to you?
The most common mistake that I see is that we create multiple solutions, multiple systems to approach the same solution. And we create, as artistic creative entrepreneurs, we all are, because we're entrepreneurs, that's what we do. We like to create, right? Yeah. So we'll create something and then, squirrel, and then we'll create something else, and then we'll create something else. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's what we do. And oftentimes we have 5 systems that are trying to do the same thing for us. Like we have contacts in Google, we have contacts in address book, we have contacts on our phone, things like that. And we don't really compile things together so that they serve us. So what happens is we end up serving our systems, right? And we don't eliminate or refine, we just keep creating. That's the stuff that I lovingly call muck. the things that are blocking our ability to move forward with ease and flow. And what I know to be true, Tom, and you do too, is masters hire masters to see what we can't see and do what we can't do at the time when we hire them. And I know you've done it multiple times. I've done it multiple times. And that's the whole idea, is you hire things to either see what you cannot see or do what you cannot do, so that you are able to see what you need to see, and then eventually you're able to do what you should be doing anyhow. Thank goodness we all have different talents, right?
So well said. Absolutely. People think you have to be smart to be successful, and you don't. You only have to be smart enough to know how dumb you are and get help from the right people. So let's go to question 5, just under 2.5 minutes left. What I'm after here is one valuable free action someone can take. It's not going to solve the whole problem. They probably need to reach out to you for that, but it might take them a step in the right direction.
Stop. Give yourself permission to stop and take the time to see what resources you can capitalize on. Stop and see the things that you need to remove in your environment or your schedule so that you can eliminate the overwhelm. Typically, as you know, Tom, we all feel better when we eliminate the distractions and take control of our time. If we have a little bit of control and we stop being on that hamster wheel and looking at squirrel here, squirrel there, and assess, we create more time. When we have more time, we're much more clear. We're more clear about what we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing. Right. And we know we were able also to trust our instinct on who would be able to help us best, and if we don't stop, we just react, right? Being in the reactionary mode of things.
Calm consciousness, stop. Thank you for that. 75 seconds left. I want to direct people, question 6 is one valuable free resource. Where can people go to get more of this real oil?
Well, they can follow the link below, obviously. And basically, I'm giving away a digital copy of my best-selling book, How to Master Your Muck. And that will help them start on their path of getting better organized. So download a free digital copy of my best-selling book, and that'll start you out.
Super. So thank you. So it's we've got get.organized-energized.com/ebook-master-your-muck. Thank you for that. 35 seconds left. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't?
What happens when you get organized and learn how to master your muck?
Oh, could be scary. What does happen?
Every hour you spend getting organized, you save 8 hours later.
Wow.
Abe Lincoln is one of my favorite guys, and he said, for every hour I spend in preparation, I save 8 hours in perspiration.
Wow.
So if you want to move forward with clarity of purpose, it always pays to get organized.
Perfect. Kathi Burns, thank you so much for your insights.
You're welcome. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.